Welcome back to What's Good with Joanna and Michelle. We're here with one of our good friends that I actually went to school with named Brittani Kay. She is an entrepreneur of a business known as Native Concierge here in Denver, Colorado. And she's going to tell us a little bit more about it. Brittani, can you tell us about your business concept and how it came about?
Yeah, of course. I started Native Concierge due to the lack of bridging between local businesses and visitors in Denver. A lot of the people that work at the front line in hotels aren't even from here or they're not really here. So the information they're giving to tourists it wasn't up to date. It was whack. So working in the hotel industry, I noticed that, and I was like, what could I do to bridge this gap? So I developed Native Concierge to kind of just take the element of a concierge, which is someone that takes care of you. Say if you go out of town and you're staying at a hotel, they make reservations for you. So I wanted to take that concept and bring it to everybody. I wanted to bring it to residents. I noticed there was a lot of people moving here and nobody knows what to do. Denver just really isn't a place you could move around like New York or another major metro city. So it's really good to like know somebody when you come here. So that's how the concept of Native Concierge came about. And recently dropped keytodenver.com to become like a resource, a hospitality resource for people. They could just look it up on their own, find directions, find the basics, but all local.
Just in the past maybe 5 years or so, Denver was really blowing up. Because I know when you and I were going to school together, Denver really wasn't on the map per se. I mean, people knew we were over here, but it wasn't like a destination for people to get to like it is nowadays pre-COVID. So, can you tell us how long you've actually been in business?
Yeah, I started a little bit after college graduation. I think it was 2016 was when I launched. So I've been running it about 5 years, off and on. I became a mom a couple years ago, so I had to take a little break, a little adjustment, but it's been awesome getting back into business and having my little one.
Yeah. And congratulations on that. I know you and I have been keeping in touch via social media and things like that, but haven't had really a chance to catch up. So that's another thing I really love about this show is catching up with people that we went to school with and seeing what they're doing these days, which is great because a lot of them are entrepreneurs like you and busy parents. So I know that your area of business, hospitality in particular, has taken a big hit since COVID. Can you tell us a little bit about how your business flow has changed and kind of maybe what precautions you're having to take?
Um, I was kind of one of the lucky ones, timing wise. As I said, I relaunched with Key to Denver, and that was last year. And so my business actually kind of took off last year versus taking a hit. People also started contacting me because they no longer wanted to run errands themselves. They no longer want to get groceries themselves. They no longer want to get in contact with people. So even though it's kind of me on the front line for people, people really actually started to reach out to me last year for my help. And it's starting to pick up again, with the vaccine. People are hopeful that the world will start going back to normal. So I'm starting to get busy too with people that are planning trips later on this year back out to Denver. So thankfully, it hasn't been as bad, but I do know the hotel industry did take a hit with the lack of tourism, but it always bounces back. Traveling is something that's always going to be popular among humanity. So I've been lucky enough to stay in business the last year or two.
Well, and I think what you mentioned with your concierge concept, it's a little flexible and innovative in that it's not just a traveling services concierge. I mean, you do everything from, like you were saying, personal assistant type services to the travel arrangements and booking. So that's really awesome. That's good to hear. Um, where can people find you, Brittani, if they're interested? Because we do have an audience all across the country. I know the bulk of my family is in California, and they're always talking about coming here. So if they're interested in tapping into your services, how can they find you?
Key2denver.com is how the website, the main source to contact me. If you want to email me, info@key2denver.com is fine as well. You can find my phone number there. I'm on social media as Native Concierge or Brittani Kay.
Yes, and so for everyone that's local, Brittany's there for anything that you may need to get organized or, have certain things scheduled. Maybe you're an
Yeah.
entrepreneur too, and you're trying to get connected with other entrepreneurs. That's something else in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, I'm always willing to help too. Like, I think a lot of people get put off by the word concierge. They don't know what it means. It sounds fancy. I'm here to help. I'm not expensive. I love helping people, like from volunteering to helping someone get projects done. If you just need some advice, some locations, somewhere to eat, I'm here to help.
Yeah, and that's awesome. Thank you so much, Brittany. We've had a lot of women entrepreneurs on our show, and so that's something I really like to help promote as well. Is a lot of times women entrepreneurs have a harder time, to get their businesses off the ground. But the fact that you've been in business for several years now is great. So thanks so much for taking the time out, Brittany. I
Thank
really
you,
appreciate it.
Joanna.
It's good to catch up with you.
You too.
And we'll definitely keep in touch. So yeah, everyone that's watching, please look out for Brittani Kay, and we'll be sure to put all of your information in the description box below of the video itself, Brittany.
All right. Thank you so much, Joanna.
Thank you. Take
All
care.
right.
We'll talk again soon.
Bye.